A frightening attack in Prince George's County. A Bowie man fought off two armed robbers dressed as FedEx workers.
The man was doing yard work at his home on Elkhorn Lane when a man dressed up as a FedEx employee asked him for some water. Well, when the man tried to oblige, he was confronted with a gun.
Robert Lyles just spoke to the homeowner. He's live in Bowie now with his story. Robert.
Autria Leon, that homeowner is Richard Peaks, and he just returned home minutes ago. He tells me those so-called delivery men had all the signs of a FedEx delivery driver. They had the shirts, they had packages, but what they delivered instead of that package was a .32 revolver, and he says they held it to his temple.
It was 10 o'clock during the day, so I mean, it's just crazy.
Troy Lester and Sandra Rollins.
I heard a little bit of commotion, thought maybe somebody was having some kind of a domestic issue.
Have lived on Elkhorn Lane for years, but what happened Monday morning has shaken them like an earthquake.
I looked out the window and I saw my neighbor run across the street. And he's screaming, "Get out of my house," or what sounds like, "Get out of my house."
It started innocently, says Troy Lester.
I just mainly remember just seeing a purple FedEx shirt and a guy with a box.
But there was no delivery van. Still, a second man approaches, also in a FedEx shirt.
And one of them say, "Sir, can we trouble you for some bottled water?" I said, "Sure, no problem." When I walked in my garage into it, they came behind me. One of them put a gun in my head and said, "You know what this is, close the garage door." And at that point, my thing was, you know what, do you really want to do this? I'm a cop. You don't want to do this, which I'm not a cop, but that's the only thing I could think of. And at that moment, he looked at the other one, and that's all the chance I needed. I'm going to use Mike as a prop. Hit him right here. He went back. I took his gun.
And I saw him go behind his truck, and he had something in his hand.
It was the suspect's gun, and he was using a car across the street as cover, yelling at his attackers to get out.
It's a good job because he's still here, and it's a good job that he survived the encounter.
But with these FedEx-dressed bandits still on the run, Bowie police warn.
If someone has a weapon on you and it's just property, give up the property.
Now, the suspects' descriptions are fairly vague. Both are described as African American, standing 5'9", slim build, both with dreadlocks, between the ages of 20 and 25 years old. They were last seen in a dark-colored, late 1990s Honda Accord. It has Maryland plates. Now, Bowie police tell us at this hour they are stepping up patrols in this area, but they are warning residents that these two individuals are armed and dangerous. So if you live in this area and you see them, you are encouraged not to approach them, but to immediately dial 911. That is the latest live from Bowie. I'm Robert Lyles, ABC 7 News.